Hey YouTubers, it's your favorite cat down the road here. Alright, we're back again today. We're going to do some new exercises. These are the new exercises from my physical therapist. Basically, it prevents prolapse. It helps with incontinence. It's going to tighten up your thoracic muscles. It's going to tighten up your lower abs. And it's basically, it's a little bit harder than the last video. But like I always tell you, if you can do one, do one. If you can do two, do two. Do not push yourself more than you need to. Like, you can push yourself, but don't push yourself to the point where you end up in the emergency room. So, the first exercise we're going to do, of course, you want to drink lots of water, you know, before you do your exercises. You want to stretch, which I've already done. So, I'm just going to go ahead and get right into this so you guys can get the information and we can make this a quick video. The first exercise is a brace heel slide. While lying on your back with your knees bent, slowly slide your heel forward on the floor and then slide it back using your stomach muscles to keep your spine from moving. So basically our goal is to keep our upper bodies completely still. And I'm going to use a pillow to prop my head on. And we're going to try and keep our bodies completely still. The upper part of our body, I'm sorry. Completely still. I'm going to bend your knees slightly. And I remember in the last video I told you if you feel for your hip bones and you go right inside those hip bones, you'll feel those muscles, the thoracic muscle. Now if you can imagine in your mind pulling those hip bones together, you feel those muscles tighten. That is your thoracic muscle. That is what we want to work on. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm only going to do a couple reps. I have to do more later, but this is just for your benefit. So basically what you're going to do is slide your leg down and back up. Holding these muscles tight and trying to pull your pelvic wall up like a Kegel exercise. You slowly want to lower the leg down, holding the muscles tight. Feel those muscles get tight. Now these workouts when we're done are going to you're going to feel it. If you do it 10 reps each, you're going to feel it when you're done in the lower part of your abdomen. But for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the next exercise. Now the next exercise is called brace supine marching, I suppose. While lying on your back with your knees bent, slowly raise up 1 foot a few inches and then set it back down. Next, perform on the other leg, using your stomach muscles to keep your spine from moving. So again, we want to focus on keeping the upper part of the body still and only working on the lower muscles or only using the lower muscles and the legs to work those muscles. So without further ado, let's do this again. The next one is really simple. Tighten the muscles. Pull your Kegel tight and lift your leg up and put it back down. Lift your leg up and put it back down. Lift your leg up. That was kind of high. And put it back down. Lift your leg up and put it back down. Now, you can go all the way straight if you want and then come back down. It won't hurt anything. It's still working out the same muscles. But that's basically the brace supine marching. So, the next one is going to be brace knee fallout. Now, basically, what we're going to do is while lying on your back with both knees bent, stabilize your spine by bracing your abdominal muscles, kind of like how I do. Hold this contraction as you slowly lower one knee to the side, and your pelvis should not move. You want to keep your pelvis from rocking back and forth because that's what naturally it's going to try and do during this exercise. So basically, you're going to put your feet together and knees together, and then pull those thoracic muscles tight. Pull that pelvic floor up tight, and you're going to slowly lower one leg without trying to keep your pelvis from moving too much. You want to keep those muscles tight. I know you can't see that when I just lowered my other leg. basically, I'm going to keep those muscles tight, feel them tight. And you can kind of feel it start to burn. This one actually kind of works that thoracic a little more than I had previously felt at therapy. All right, so next move is going to be the brace bicycle. So while laying on your back with your knees bent, raise up both feet and straighten one leg out in front of you. Then return the leg back and straighten the other one, using your stomach muscles to keep your spine from moving. Again, upper body we want to stay still, and the lower body we want to use to tighten the thoracic. So we're going to pull both legs up, pull those hip bones in, nice and tight, and slowly, like you're riding a bicycle. It's not really hard. This one's actually quite easy. But then again, everything seems easy when you first start, huh? All right. So, that was the brace bicycle. The next move we're going to do, I'm already getting a workout, is called the dead bug, which is basically the bicycle move, except while we're doing that, instead of holding our abdomens, we are actually going to move our arms. So whatever leg you move, you're going to move the opposite arm up. So as this leg goes down, this arm goes up. This leg goes down, this arm goes up. So that's basically what we're going to do. So it's in the same position. Unfortunately, you can't keep your pelvis from moving too much with your hands in this position. So basically, it's going to be just like the bicycle, except, like I said, when the opposite leg goes down, the opposite arm comes up and back and up and back and up and back and up and back. And so this is basically called the dead bug, I guess, because, you know, a dead bug kind of whatever. So anyway, this is what we're doing, and that's the workout. And it is kind of hard to keep your pelvis from rocking back and forth as you're moving that way. But using your arms does kind of help with the stabilization a little bit. Now the next move we're going to do is a pretty average yoga move. I don't know if I've ever showed it to you before on any of the videos, but it's called bridging. And basically, what we're going to do is, while laying on our backs, we're going to tighten your lower abdominals, the ones we're still working on. Squeeze your buttocks, and then raise your buttocks off the floor bed as creating a bridge with your body. Hold, and then lower yourself and repeat. Hold for 1 second, and then lower yourself and do it again. And basically, this isn't actually that hard. And what you're doing is, while you're working out your lower muscles, your lower abdomen muscles, you're also, at the same time, allowing gravity to help the organs fall back into place while you tighten the muscles. So I'm going to move my feet pull my feet as close to my buttocks as I possibly can. And then my arms down. I'm going to raise up. Holding those muscles tight, those thoracic muscles, and that Kegel muscle. So really, you're just letting gravity kind of take over and kind of help with the workout. And that's a bridge. All right, so on to the next one. We only have one more, which is going to be kind of the hardest one so far, besides the brace knee fall. Basically, we're going to do the same thing, the bridge, but during the bridge, when we lift up, we're going to lift up one leg and lower it, lift up the other leg and straighten it out and lower it, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you now and show you exactly what I'm talking about. So we're still going to make the bridge. Pull your legs up to your buttocks. And we're still going to make the bridge. What we're going to do is we're going to raise our bodies up and raise one leg out and bring it back down. One leg out and bring it back down. One leg out, bring it back down. And honestly, you can do the bridge, leg, down, up, down, close the bridge. And then you can repeat it that way if that's how you feel comfortable. Now, the point is to try and keep the top of your body not moving and just using your pelvis and your stomach, lower abdomen muscles to do these workouts. And they're really not that hard. They're actually quite simple. But after a while, after about 10 or 20 reps, you will feel it. So, promise you that. But it really does work. And I've only been to physical therapy twice now. So this is my second round. And of course, I'll do another video when I go back next Tuesday. And of course, I'll give you guys the information then too. I've already asked my therapist if I'm allowed to, and she said that's perfectly fine. Because we want to help as many people as we can and get the information out there, because this isn't something that you can just pick up a textbook and find. So, but anyway, since if you don't have money for physical therapy, this is one way to prevent prolapse and help with incontinence. You can even stop the incontinence, like completely, if you just continue the exercises, because it will strengthen your muscles. Don't really know what else to say. That's pretty much it. That's the workout. I mean, it's really not that hard. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video and finish my actual workout, because I work out for about 30 minutes. So, but I will get back to you guys next video. Until I then, have a great time, and we will see you then. Bye, guys.